Hey everyone, this is a shout out to my junior agents. For those of you that are junior agents, this video is for you. You know, if you ask me if I had one regret in real estate, what that regret would be, I would have to say that I didn't get my license soon enough. So for those of you that are still going through those first couple years as a junior agent, we've all been there, we've all gone through it. And I can tell you that the thing that really makes those first few years special is having a manager and a firm that stands behind you and that really does everything they can to help support you through all of the different things that get thrown at you, because those first 3 years there's so much learning going on in how to do this business. And so we hope that we're doing the best job that we can here to support you. One thing that we've noticed is that some of the junior agents in the office aren't following protocol. Our policy has been in place since day one that stated that all junior agents are required to have any draft paperwork approved by their manager before they can submit it to their principal. And in some cases, we've got agents that have been really good about doing that, and some agents not so much. So we've built in some new technology into our system that's going to really help with this. First, if you notice in the top left corner of my dashboard here, you'll see that it shows me as a senior agent. We're going to change that really quick to a junior agent and then refresh the screen. Now the system should reflect me as a junior agent so that I can show you what the system is going to do for you and to help you with making sure that every single document that you create is looked at by a manager before it's presented to a principal. There's one more intermediate step that's going to be there for you. But first, let's go take a look at our policy. If you scroll down to the library, towards the bottom of the library, you will see our policy manual. And when you open that policy manual into a new tab, the paragraph 2.2.2 is what our sales agent classifications are. So we have a classification of senior agent, junior agent, senior team captain, and associate agent. So again, senior agent, associate agent, junior agent, and then we have our teams. We have a senior team captain and we have team members. So let's look at what the qualifications are to move from a junior agent to a associate agent. They have to be a agent here in good standing and not probationary. They need to have completed 3 consecutive years as a licensed salesperson and closed a minimum of 10 transactions. And so 3 years, 10 transactions is what moves you from a junior agent to an associate agent. And so some of you are getting really close to moving up to associate agent, and the requirement will no longer be that you have to have a draft looked at by a manager. But if it's something that you're not approved for in your competencies, then of course that won't be the case. When you scroll to the bottom, you see your approved competencies. Each one of these competencies tells you what you're approved to do without the supervision of a manager. And so if it has a red X, it's not saying that you can't do it. It's saying that you can't do it on your own. You have to have a manager walk you through it to make sure that we don't have the blind leading the blind. Because if you've never done something before, you don't know what those pitfalls are, and you and your client very well may fall into it together. So we want to hold both of your hands and help teach you and nurture you as an agent along so that we can be doing our job of being competent, which Trek really wants us to be. And as you know, Trek puts the onus on me to make sure that you're competent and that I provide you a list of what your approved competencies are. So you all have your own dashboard, you have your own competencies. And up here, it tells you what your status is. So let's jump into the room and let's see how the system now functions for doing drafts. So I'm going to open up my room system. I'm going to open up a room. I'm going to go over to my packets tab and I'm going to apply a buyer rep packet. We're going to click add. Now the reason this section is down here is this is all pertaining to your form system. Whether the form is fillable, whether you've clicked the little sign button on the contracts, and whether or not that form is required part of the packet. If it's not required, you can click the minus button and it will remove that item from your applied forms down here to your discarded forms. I'm going to put that one back though. We're going to leave it there because I want to show you what it looks like over here on your Forms tab. Now you'll notice now that there's a couple of new things here that you may not have seen before. We have the bullhorn in red, and you'll notice that some of these forms here are in red. So let me go ahead and click our Fill All button and populate our forms. If you have questions regarding the Fill All, Miguel can help you with your templates and your defaults. Once I have my data in, I'm going to click the Save All button, so it saves my room in this date, form data saved. And now you'll notice that from the beginning when we went into the room, the download, the print, and the e-sign buttons are all grayed out. They're grayed out because until you have these forms looked at by your manager, you are not able to download, print them, or e-sign them. We have to send them to the manager first. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on your side, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like the manager side so you can see how that's working. When we click the bullhorn, or when you as an agent, a junior agent, click the bullhorn, you get a message. And please review this ASAP. Let's say you're in a super hurry and you need to get this reviewed quickly. We have a shared mailbox. Veronica, Lisa, Cindy, and myself all have access to that shared mailbox, and we're able to review your offers as soon as they land in our inbox. But you can communicate through the body of the email message right here with your manager if there's something that you need to tell them. So we click Send. Now it says, notice your contract packet has been sent out for manager approval. Great. Now let's go check the email and see what that looks like. This is the box that you will see that the manager gets to see. So the manager comes in here, and this email here is what they're going to click, and you'll notice it says read and it says pending. So they click the Go to Files button, and voila, this is your packet. So I'm going to approve this IABS. It looks great. I did not put any clients or any data in here, so that's why this isn't filled, but I'm going to go ahead and clear this. And the manager has to look at every single page of your contracts. And if there's anything in there they don't like, they can click the decline button and decline that particular form. But they're approving them and they're declining them based on the individual form. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to clear them all. Last one. And now that it's cleared, the manager will click Save, and then it'll say your information has been saved and your agent has been notified of the changes. And so I'm going to click Closed. If I go back to my email right now and I look at this email, you're going to see it's now green approved. But this is the shared mailbox that the managers all share. If I go to my inbox as the junior agent who sent it, I just received a notification that says the offer packet has been approved by your managers, no longer restricted, so that the agent now knows that, okay, cool, this has been cleared. Now when the agent goes back to their room and we do a quick refresh, you'll notice that none of these are red anymore. They're all cleared, the bullhorn has gone away, and you're ready and authorized to download, print, e-sign, or to deliver these to your principal. So that's it. I hope you appreciate this new functionality. It is designed through my role here as Risk Reduction Officer, designed to help protect you and your client and the firm. We're very excited about it. I love looking at your contracts. It's something that I know that will make you feel more secure as an agent, to know that someone's looking at all of your paperwork, and it sends the entire thing in one email to one inbox where they can quickly go through it and clear it out. So the process is very streamlined, very straightforward, and it's very well tested. So if you have any questions regarding this, please get with Miguel. He can walk you through all of these steps. And if you have questions about junior agent status, of course, you should take that to Lisa. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.